Hello, I'm Amara Jones and welcome to Caffeine TV, your daily video news brief, here to take you through 3 headline numbers in just 3 minutes, giving you a different take on everything from housing policy to the Real Housewives. Well, I want to start off today by addressing scandal gladiators. No, I'm not going to start off today with scandal numbers, but if you look over my shoulder, you'll see a bottle of red wine and an empty glass, which gives an indication of what I'll be doing tonight at 9 p.m., perhaps before. The first number up today is 2178. That's the number of the Security Council resolution that was passed yesterday while President Obama chaired that meeting. That resolution basically says that countries should stop allowing its citizens to cross borders and end up in Iraq and Syria to help blow up the world. Basically, it was a terrorism is bad resolution. Now, earlier in the day, what was more interesting, I think, is President Obama's speech to the General Assembly, in which he cut a very different figure than the man who won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2009. He said that ISIS only understood force and that we had to do whatever was necessary to defeat them, and called them a network of death. Well, let's hope that the president's policies that he's laid out to deal with ISIS turn out the way that he intends. Otherwise, there's a possibility that he could end up like that other president who left us with 2 unfinished wars, painting animals. The next number up today is 101.73. That's $101.73. That's Apple's share price at the close of the stock market yesterday after reaching a 2-year high just days before. Now, the price fell because Apple's new software release is a total bust. Instead of allowing cell phones to operate better, it actually rendered them inoperative. And also on reports that the new Apple iPhone 6 folds up like a piece of paper when you put it up in your pocket and sit down. Well, we all reacted as if the sky was falling, and it got me to thinking about the fact that real software, nature software, DNA, takes millions of years to develop. And when you compare nature software to Apple software is still swimming upstream, if you know what I mean. So give Tim Cook a break. The last number up is 30, as in the 30th anniversary of The Cosby Show. Now that fact comes from Jamila King at Color Lines, and I'm associated with Color Lines, not necessarily Jamila, you know what I mean. And that 30th anniversary occurs during the same year as the premiere of Blackish, which aired last night for the first time. Well, I saw Blackish and I thought it was cute-ish. It was great to see a strong and beautiful black family on television during prime time, but it also made me regret a tad the fact that the only way to get them on television is for them to be an extraordinary family in extraordinary circumstances. In fact, only 1 out of every 10 families that's in their tax bracket is a family of color: blacks, Latinos, and Asians. So let's hope that Blackish does well to open the door for a broader representation of black families in the black experience. Fingers crossed. But I also was wondering another thing as I watched the entire show, and that was why Anthony Anderson's character complained the whole time. I mean, he's an SVP at a corporation, not on a chain gang. Well, that's all we have time for today. Please find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Vine. Have a wonderful and amazing day, and we'll see you tomorrow.